Legendary movie scenes test performing arts. How well do you know them? Ready to prove you're a true cinephile? Take our legendary. In The Godfather, what offer can't be refused? $1 million an offer. He can't refuse a lifetime supply of cannoli, a seat on the Supreme Court. Which movie features the iconic Here's Johnny scene? Psycho, The Shining, Halloween, A Nightmare on Elm Street. What does Rose drop into the ocean at the end of Titanic? Her engagement ring, the heart of the ocean, a photograph of Jack, her diary. Which film is known for the line, May the Force be with you? Star Trek, Star Wars, Spaceballs, Guardians of the Galaxy. In Pulp Fiction, what does Jules Winfield repeatedly quote? Hamlet, Ezekiel 25:17, The Raven, the Gettysburg Address. What is the name of the island in Jurassic Park? Isla Sorna, Isla Nublar, Skull Island, Mundo Island. Which movie features the line, I see dead people? The Sixth Sense, Poltergeist, The Ring, Ghost. What is the name of the bar in Cheers? McLaren's Cheers, The Drunken Clam, Moe's Tavern. Who played Walter White in Breaking Bad? Aaron Paul, Bryan Cranston, Bob Odenkirk, Dean Norris. What is the name of Sherlock Holmes's flat? 221B Baker Street 10, Downing Street 4, Privet Drive 12, Grimald Place. In The Matrix, what color pill does Neo take? Blue, red, yellow, green. Which movie features the line, You talking to me? Goodfellas, Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, The Departed. What is the name of the coffee shop in Friends? Central Perk, Java Joe's, Been There, Done That, The Grind. Who directed Pulp Fiction? Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, Steven Spielberg, Christopher Nolan. What is the name of the spaceship in Alien? Nostromo, Serenity, Enterprise, Millennium Falcon. Which movie features the line, Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer? Scarface, The Godfather Part I, Goodfellas, Casino. What is the name of the fictional country in Borat? Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan. Who played Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs? Anthony Hopkins, Mads Mikkelsen, Brian Cox, Gary Oldman. Which movie features the line, I'm king of the world? Titanic, Braveheart, Gladiator, The Lord of the Rings. What is the name of the prison in The Shawshank Redemption? Alcatraz, Shawshank, Sing Sing, San Quentin. In Back to the Future, what year does Marty travel to? 1955, 1965, 1945, 1975. Which movie features the line, Hasta la vista, baby? Predator, Terminator 2, Total Recall Commando. What is the name of the main character in Forrest Gump? Bubba Blue, Forrest Gump, Lieutenant Dan, Jenny Curran. Who directed Inception? Ridley Scott, Christopher Nolan, Denis Villeneuve, David Fincher. What is the name of the fictional city in Batman? Metropolis, Gotham, Starling City, Central City. Which movie features the line, Go ahead, make my day? Dirty Harry, Death Wish, Lethal Weapon, Die Hard. What is the name of the wizarding school in Harry Potter? Durmstrang, Hogwarts, Beauxbatons, Ilvermorny. Who played Tony Stark in the MCU? Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo. Which movie features the line, There's no place like home? The Wizard of Oz, E.T., Poltergeist, Close Encounters. What is the name of the island in Cast Away? Fiji, uninhabited, Hawaii, Tahiti. Who directed Goodfellas? Francis Ford Coppola, Martin Scorsese, Brian De Palma, Sergio Leone. Which movie features the line, I'm walking here? Midnight Cowboy, Midnight Run, Taxi Driver, A Midnight Summer's Dream. Which movie features the line, I'm walking here? Saturday Night Fever, Grease, West Side Story fame. What is the name of the main character in Fight Club? Tyler Durden, narrator, Marla Singer, Robert Paulson. Who played the Joker in The Dark Knight? Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger, Joaquin Phoenix, Cesar Romero. Which movie features the line, Show me the money? Jerry Maguire, Wall Street, The Wolf of Wall Street, Boiler Room. What is the name of the main character in The Big Lebowski? Walter Sobchak, The Dude, Donnie Carabatso's Jesus, Quintana. Who directed the Lord of the Rings trilogy? George Lucas, Peter Jackson, Steven Spielberg, James Cameron. Which movie features the line, I'll be back? RoboCop, The Terminator, Total Recall, Predator. What is the name of the main character in The Graduate? Elaine Robinson, Benjamin Braddock, Mrs. Robinson, Mr. Maguire. Who directed Schindler's List? Stanley Kubrick, Steven Spielberg, Woody Allen, Orson Welles. Which movie features the line, "Life is like a box of chocolates"? Rain Man Forrest Gump good while hunting a beautiful mind. What is the name of the main character in The Silence of the Lambs? Hannibal Lecter, Clarice Starling, Buffalo Bill, Jack Crawford. Who directed The Matrix? James Cameron, The Wachowskis, Ridley Scott, David Fincher. Which movie features the line, "You can't handle the truth"? A Few Good Men, The Verdict, The Kane Mutiny, Apocalypse Now. What is the name of the main character in Amélie? Audrey Tautou, Amélie Poulain, Nino Quincampoix, Raymond Dufil. Who directed Parasite? Park Chan-wook, Bong Joon-ho, Kim Kai-duk, Lee Chang-dong. Which movie features the line, "Get busy living or get busy dying"? The Green Mile, The Shawshank Redemption, Cool Hand, Luke, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. What is the name of the main character in The Princess Bride? Buttercup, Wesley, Inigo Montoya, Fezzik. Who directed The Grand Budapest Hotel? Terry Gilliam, Wes Anderson, Spike Jonze, Mitchell Gondry. Which movie features the line, "Why so serious"? Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, Joker, Suicide Squad. What is the name of the main character in Kill Bill? Elle Driver, The Bride, Oren Ishii, Vernita. Who directed Inglorious Bastards? Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino, Eli Roth, Guy Ritchie. Which movie features the line, "I drink your milkshake"? There Will Be Blood, No Country for Old Men, The Assassination of Jesse James, True Grit. What is the name of the main character in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind? Mary Svivo, Joel Barish, Clementine Kruczynski, Patrick Wirtz. Who directed Mad Max, Fury Road? Peter Weir, George Miller, Philip Noyce, Bruce Beresford. Which movie features the line, "This is Sparta"? Troy 300, Gladiator, Alexander. What is the name of the main character in The Social Network? Eduardo Saverin, Mark Zuckerberg, Sean Parker, Cameron Winklevoss. Who directed Arrival? Denis Villeneuve, Christopher Nolan, Ridley Scott, David Fincher. Which movie features the line, "They're here"? War of the Worlds, Poltergeist, Close Encounters, Signs. What is the name of the main character in La La Land? Mia Dallin, Sebastian Wilder, Keith Gregg. Who directed Moonlight? Barry Jenkins, Spike Lee, Ava DuVernay, Ryan Coogler. Which movie features the line I am Groot? Guardians of the Galaxy Avengers, Infinity War Thor, Ragnarok The Suicide Squad. What is the name of the main character in Everything Everywhere All at Once? Gong Gong, Evelyn Wang, Waymond Wang, Joy Wang. Who directed The Shape of Water? Guillermo del Toro, Alfonso Cuarón, Alejandro G. Iñárritu, Bong Joon-ho. Which movie features the line a martini, shaken, not stirred, mission, impossible, James Bond, The Bourne Identity, Kingsman. What is the name of the main character in The Queen's Gambit? Alma Wheatley, Bate Harmon, Harry Beltic, Benny Watts. Who directed Roma? Alfonso Cuarón, Guillermo del Toro, Alejandro G. Iñárritu, Bong Joon-ho. Which movie features the line to infinity and beyond? Monsters, Inc., Toy Story, Finding Nemo, The Incredibles. What is the name of the main character in Jojo Rabbit? Elsa Cord, Jojo Betzler, Captain Klenzendorf, Rosie Betzler. Who directed Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Paul Thomas Anderson, Quentin Tarantino, Martin Scorsese, David Fincher. Which movie features the line I'm Spartacus? Gladiator, Spartacus, 300 Troy. What is the name of the main character in Nomadland? Linda May Fern, Swanky Bob Wells. Who directed Dune 2021? Ridley Scott, Denis Villeneuve, David Lynch, Christopher Nolan. Which movie features the line, Keep the change, you filthy animal? Elf, Home Alone, A Christmas Story, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Thanks for watching.